Well, here I am from the comfort of my couch. Day after embryo transfer, and I'm feeling really good. I haven't had any cramping or anything quite yet. No issues. Just feeling good and enjoying my time on the couch. And I got to sleep in this morning. Oh, I could really get used to it. No, I mean, after a while, you kind of start to get like, I should do something like this is the current state of the family. And just to like bring up a little something, why is it that children dump things out and then don't actually use them? He did play with this. This has been like his favorite toy. I bought this at Target, these tiny little cars. Notice the zoom. I'm not moving. He loves them. Anyway, the crayons. I literally was sitting here when he dumped them out, and he just dumps them out and then he walks away. Like, he has no purpose for dumping things out. I don't mind if he dumps stuff out, if he's gonna like play with it or do something with it or has a reason, but why do kids just dump stuff out and then leave? Anyway. Luke's got his little gym class today, so Mike took him to his little gym class. Anyway, I do kind of get a little antsy. Not that I mean, and I try to like pick up throughout the day so that at the end of the day it's not a complete disaster. And I'm definitely trying to help Luke like learn how to clean, which is a struggle. But sitting here with this mess here and having no kid around, I'm like, I could just hurry and clean this up, but I don't have to. I'm on couch potato princess rest. So, but I did want to mention one thing. So I started I don't even know if I've mentioned this before, but on the day of the transfer, which was yesterday, I was supposed to start a progesterone suppository. And so I started that last night. And after it's big. It's like this big. It looks like a bullet. It's shaped like a bullet. It's weird. But after I took that last night, I thought, oh my gosh, I was not desensitized to this. I was only desensitized to the progesterone shot. So when they did the desensitizing, right, they desensitized me to do a 50 milligram progesterone in oil shot. This suppository is another 50 milligrams. So now I'm getting 100 a day, but I was only desensitized to do 50 a day. So, of course, after that occurred to me, I started feeling like itchy. And I think it was really mental. And I still feel itchy. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope that doesn't, I don't know how they would desensitize me to that. Like a shot, they can desensitize me because they inject me with a shot, but like the progesterone suppository is like one big capsule. Like what would they do? Break it into pieces? I don't know how, I don't know. So I'm just praying that I do not have a reaction to that. I do feel like I've been a little bit itchy, but I just can't tell if it's mental or not. So I take that like the last thing I do at night, like right before I go to bed. And Mike said, well, I mean, maybe you won't have a reaction because you do the shot in the morning and you do this at night. So you're getting 100, but you're getting them in 50s, like 50 milligrams here and 50 milligrams here at totally different times in the day. So maybe you won't have a reaction because it's not, you're not getting 100 right at once. You're just getting 50 at 2 different times. So hoping that that's the case. Luke has been so funny. He was very upset about having to go to a babysitter yesterday. And then of course he had so much fun. He was at my sister's house and he had so much fun and didn't even want to come home. And, but yesterday, I've asked him for weeks, right? Or even longer. Do you want a brother or a sister? And he wants both. And So exciting. And yesterday I told him what was going on. Do you want a brother or sister? And now he doesn't want either because he didn't want to go to babysitters, right? So do you want a brother or sister? I don't want a brother or a sister. I just want it to be me. That's what he said. Because he didn't want to go to babysitter. So then this morning I thought, I'm going to ask him again. Because now it's in the past, like the babysitter, that's all in the past. I'm going to ask him again to see if he's gone back to. So I asked him. He's the same. I don't want a brother or a sister. I just want it to be me. I'm like, oh, great. Well, you better get over that. I mean, assuming it all works out, right? But I was like, oh my heck. So anyway, doing good, feeling good. I'm still thinking I'm gonna aim for day 6 for a pregnancy test, so a couple more days. I'm hoping this little 10-day wait will go by really quickly. I feel like it should. There's a lot going on between now and then, and I have a toddler. But also it's hard. Regardless of how much you have going on or whatever, it's just hard. So, but feeling hopeful. Feeling hopeful. Anyway, that's the update. Hoping I don't have a reaction to the progesterone. Also feeling hopeful for that. Oh, what? It's just amazing to me how people can get pregnant so easily. And then I have to go through stuff like this. And then I'm allergic to progesterone. Like, what? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. This is my life. We will move forward and hopefully get at least one more kid out of this.